was in that snow today. New toy look like Santa Slate. JP.
Middle of the winter, I pull up in a vert. It's the middle of December, she pulled up.
Well, good morning, y'all. It is currently, today is December 31st, y'all. It is New Year's Eve. It's the day before New Year's, so it's Wednesday, December 31st. It's 9:47 in the morning. Y'all, I am getting ready. I need to wash my face. I'm actually making me some more face wash right now, and I need to put it in my container. So as y'all saw, I just showed y'all just a little snippet of like my extraction process. So this has been sitting for about 3 days. I normally let it sit for weeks, sometimes months. I'll let it sit and soak in the roses, but I probably will just get a little bit of cleanser out of this batch just to test the potency first, and then the rest I'm just gonna let that sit a little while longer just to continuously extract more of the rose petals, essence, and things like that from the cleanser base. I told y'all before, I have been working with a new cleanser base just to try to test it out and just see, you know, how things go. But I am running out of my roses. I only have a couple of roses left. So I'm probably gonna I probably will end up adding more roses to this batch because I normally add a lot of rose petals. These are my rose petals. They look like this, and they're just dried rose petals. They look brown like that because some of them were white. It comes from a combination of a white rose petal, rose bush, and a rose bush with pink petals. So that's why you see the brown ones, because those once upon a time were white. So yeah, I'm just gonna add a little bit more to the batch that I'm making, and I am not really concerned. If I'm making this for some other people, I would have on gloves and all that stuff and mask and all of that, but this is my personal batch that me and my family use, and my hands are always clean anyway, but I'm not in a professional setting where I'm making this for someone else. I'm making this for myself and my family, so that's why I don't have on any gloves. But this is my extraction process. I just have like a strainer. I have a dedicated strainer that I use for this and this only, and then I have a dedicated glass bowl, and I have a dedicated pouring bowl, so, and a spatula. So this is the spatula I use for this face wash and this face wash alone. I don't use it for other things. But on top of that, y'all, I am getting ready to go to Walmart in just a second. I need to go and get my daughter a combination lock before she has to start school back in a couple more days. So I need to go get her a combination lock, and then she needs some more pencils, some more paper, and just the regular stuff for school. So I'm gonna go and grab some of that, and I need to get some coffee for my husband. So yeah, y'all please excuse the boob area, but that's what I'm going to do. And then later on today, y'all, I'm going to make with my sister a burn list for New Year's. So what we're going to do is we're going to put together a list of all the things that we want to leave behind in 2025. She was telling me to eat like a special meal, like with it has like different color meanings and stuff like that. But I probably won't do that. If I do eat anything, honey, I'll eat the green meal, the one that is going to signal wealth and prosperity. So I'll probably eat that green meal if I eat anything, and that will be a consistent salad or something. But I don't really know if I'm going to do the meal thing, but I am absolutely going to do the burn list. I know a lot of people do vision boards and all that stuff, but me, honey, I'm doing a burn list this year where I am burning all the things that I do not want to take into 2026 with me and moving forward. And I'm going to burn that maybe a couple minutes before New Year's hits, and that will be the end of that. So that's what we're going to do today. And then we're also going to, I'm going to show y'all $5 perfumes. We're just going to do a perfume haul of the perfumes that I got that were $5 that smell really, really good. So I'm going to show y'all all the perfumes that I got from Five Below that were $5. I'm going to even include the ones my daughter picked up for like teens and stuff like that, because her scents are literally more teen scents. They're super fruity. I don't really like that. But then the ones that I picked up are a combination of fresh, because I even let her smell some of the ones, especially this Eliixir one. Like that one, I should have got 2 that day that I went back to re-up. I should have got 2 of those, honey, and just kept those in the cut, because that is my absolute favorite smell out of the ones that I got. These are not perfumes that are gonna last forever and stay on you all day long. That's not the case. You may be able to spray it on your bra or something, and if you put something like a shirt over your bra, you'll probably still smell it later on, but it's not going to stay on you like an expensive perfume. These are $5 perfumes. They are not meant to be $500 worth of perfume oils and things and stuff like that they put inside those. So just keep that in mind. But they are really good perfumes if you are on a budget and you can't afford to be going and spending $50, $30, $80, $100, $500 on perfume. If you can't afford to spend that, these are some of the ones that I stood in there and smelled and went through each one, and I feel like they smell pretty good. I'm not a perfumist. I'm not one of those people who go around and smell, and I have a keen nose for fragrance. I just pick what smells good to me, and I know what smells like an old lady, and I leave it where it's at, and I know what just doesn't smell right, and I leave that where it's at. So that's where I'm at on that. But my face wash is extracting pretty well. I probably will end up, like I said, I don't think I need to leave this batch in here that long. I'll show y'all where it's at right now with the extraction of this, because honey, I need to take this out of here. I always do this with the strainer because I don't like to have the rose petals in it. I used to keep the rose petals in it, but then I just stopped doing that because I felt like it just looked gross. But then I started seeing this one company, I forgot the name of that company, but I started seeing this one company who has like a toner where they leave the rose petals in their toner. But this so far is what it's looking like. The color is like that rich, deep red color. It almost looks like honey in a sense. Like when you hold it up to certain lighting, it almost looks like honey in a sense, but this is what I'm looking for. And then I normally take a funnel and I just fill up my jars with well, really this one, I just fill my jar up with it, and that's how I do my cleansers and my face wash. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just extracting me some cleanser base so that I can be able to get some and wash my face, fill up me a bottle. This batch right here, this small batch, will normally do about 8 to 10 bottles for me. Not the one I just showed you in the glass dish, but this entire batch as a whole will probably do about 8 to 10 bottles. So that's what I'm anticipating on getting out of this batch. I just try and push and strain as much of it as possible out without getting any petals sticking through, because those petals, they also, I found that the petals also were blocking up the tops, like clogging up the tops. So when people were ordering and getting it, and I would have leave the roses in there when they were squeezing it, because the top is like this right here. The top is like this type of top. The petals would get caught inside there, and they would catch inside here, and then it would be hard for people to squeeze the cleanser out. But anyways, enough chit chat. I just wanted to check in this morning, tell y'all what my plans were for the day, and then tell y'all what my plans were for the day, and then I'll see y'all a little bit later. I think I'll see y'all when it's time for me to do the fragrances. So I'm just gonna pull everything out when we get back from Walmart, because I'm not gonna take y'all through Walmart and all that stuff. I'm gonna pull everything out when we get from Walmart, and then I'll show y'all all my fragrances just lined up, and then I will we'll do the burn list later, because this is not gonna be one of those long drawn out everything that I'm doing in a day vlog. Like, this vlog is literally basically just about perfumes, really, to be honest. But yeah, let me get this off, and then y'all, this is my mold down. Now, this is a new mold down because I washed my hair a couple of days ago, but I just wanted to, y'all see how my scarf is sticking to this? So, I just wanted to show y'all how I told y'all my hair be in the same position. It's because, y'all see that? Because my scarf is sticking to my head, honey. That's how sticky this gel is. Like, I literally have to peel my scarf off. And then just to combat that, all I do is just wet my hands. Just wet my hands and like wipe it across my head. This is 3 days old. I did this mold 3 days ago. So that's how I like to do my hair for now until I learn how to do it. I'm about to go wet my fingers and rub it down so that it's a bit more fresh before we leave out of the house. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I'll see y'all later when it's time to go over these perfumes, okay? Bye. Okay, y'all, so I am back. Y'all, it is, I don't know, I think it's almost like 6 o'clock or 5:30-ish, give or take. I am cold, y'all, but I was going to actually get all super cute and get on camera and stuff like that, but I was just like, I am not. I'm just gonna get on camera as is. So y'all did go ahead and do my nails. These are gonna be my New Year's nails. If y'all can see those, they are just chrome gold in like a round shape. I really thought this was really nice for like the New Year's, bringing in the New Year's with some chrome gold nails, you know. So yeah, because I am into like the silks and the golds and all that good stuff for like New Year's and stuff. But y'all, I'm gonna be realistic. I probably am not going to come back today and show you guys like the perfumes and all that stuff. I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I'll record that tomorrow, which is New Year's Day, on the 1st or whatever. So I'm gonna record that tomorrow because I do want to make sure that I put together everything. I do have like one of the bottles right here just to show y'all, but this is my old one. So this is the one that I am almost out of, and then I have my brand new one that I just bought yesterday. $5, honey, and this looks expensive. And I have been combining that with a couple different blends, so I'll show y'all that tomorrow too, like what I combined it with that I feel like smells so good together with those, with that one paired with that one. It's a new combo, and yes, honey, it smells good. But I did want to just come on here real quick just to read off. I did finish my burn list, so this is my list that I'm going to be burning a couple minutes before the new year starts. So I just want to come on here and just kind of go through a few of the things that I put on my list to leave behind. So I have my 2025 burn list, things to leave behind. I'm just gonna read off a couple of the things because I don't know if I should read the whole list off or just read off a couple of the things. Maybe it'll be some stuff on here that will resonate with someone else, but these are my things I'm leaving behind. The first thing I have is procrastination. I'm leaving procrastination behind because I am really, really bad at procrastinating. I will say that I want something, say that I want to do something. Same thing with like losing weight, being in the gym, all of that stuff there. I will go and then I will be like, okay, I may go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then I may be like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to go this whole week. You know, I'm going to go 4 to 5 days a week. And then I'm going to go 3 days a week, every week. And then I go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I may not go back to the gym again for like 3.5 weeks, 2 weeks. It just depends. So procrastination for me, procrastination with me saying that I'm going to get out here and start talking to people and calling all these different shops to see if, about putting my shapewear in there and all this stuff. I just haven't even gotten to it. So procrastination is the first thing on my list that I'm leaving behind. The second thing is negativity. No more negativity. I'm tired of hearing myself say negative things, whether it's about myself, whether it's about my marriage, whether it's about, something my mom has going on. It's just, I'm just tired of hearing that. It was something on a show or whatever, like a lot of stuff I don't put out here on camera, but I'm just tired of hearing myself say something negative. So I'm leaving negativity behind in this year, 2025. Arguments. I know you guys have seen over probably this entire year, all the arguments between me, my husband, just the arguments just all the time. There's always something. There's always some sort of a disagreement. It's always some sort of miscommunication. I am tired of that, and I'm leaving that behind. The next thing is worryation. Worryation. I constantly worry. I worry myself so much that, Lord, I am turning into Moses when he went up on that mountain. He went up there with a youthful look, and he came back down with gray hair, a gray beard. Like, I worry so much, honey, that I fear that I am turning into Moses. So therefore, I am going to leave worryation behind in 2025, because that is not the vibes. That's not the move. I'm getting older. I do not want to be old before my time. I do not want to start having problems before my time just because I worry about everything. And some stuff I don't even need to be worried about. I just worry for no reason. So I put that on my list. I'm also leaving behind fear and doubt. Doubting myself, being fearful about what may not happen or what may happen. What if I do this and then this happens? Like, leaving all of that stuff behind. Second guessing myself and putting others' opinions over my own. I'm not about to keep second guessing myself, and I'm definitely not about to keep putting other people's opinions and thoughts over my own. If I feel like something is right, I'm going to go with what I feel like is right. I'm not going to just start constantly just agreeing with stuff just because somebody else is saying that it's good, and I feel like within myself it's not good or it's wrong or it doesn't work for me, but I'm just going with it anyway because it's my husband telling me, or it's my friend telling me, or my sister telling me, or my mom or my aunt or whatever. I'm not doing that this year. I'm not doing that. I want to leave behind internalizing my feelings, where if, like I just said, if I feel like something isn't right, instead of me voicing that, instead of me speaking that and communicating it, I kind of just internalize it, and it festers within, and it rots me to the core, like to the point where it has me walking around where I'm angry, I'm silently angry, I'm silently sad, I'm silently feeling depressed. Like, I'm not internalizing my feelings anymore. If I don't like something you said, I'm just going to tell you I don't like what you said. Like, period. If I don't like something you done, I'm just going to tell you I don't like what you done. Like, that's just point blank, period. I'm not doing that anymore. I tend to do that a lot to try to keep arguments down, to try to keep other people's feelings spared, but I'm not doing that anymore. Like, I'm over it. I'm also leaving behind my secret self-hatred. I do have a secret self-hatred for myself. I do things where, yes, I may get cute, get glam, all that stuff, and be like, yes, honey, the hair is giving, oh, this, but I have a secret hatred for myself because I hate the way my teeth look. I hate the way certain things look on my body. I hate the fact that I cut my hair because my hair would not grow past a certain length that I wanted it to grow. I hate certain features about myself. I even hate sometimes to hear my husband say my name, my real name out loud. And it was a gift given to me from my grandmother. I am tired of secret self-hatred, and I'm leaving it behind. And then the last couple of things that I'm just going to share, because I have a whole list. I'm not going to share everything. But the last couple of things, do you need something?
It's done. I fixed it.
Okay, thank you. The last couple of things that I'm going to share that I'm leaving behind is grief and stress. Grief, it's 2025, y'all. I have been grieving my grandparents' death since they passed away. And it's like, I can't even talk about them or think about them without crying, without feeling sad. I'm feeling sad now talking about it, but I'm hoping to leave that behind because I'm tired of feeling that way. I want to let them go. Okay, you guys, I had to get myself together. I literally was crying just saying what I was saying. But I was just telling myself I can do it. I can get through it. I want to let that go. I want to be able to let them go. Not saying let them go like I don't care about them, but let them go. Because it's been hard for me. I don't want to bring that into this year because I feel like that's a part of me stressing myself out. That's a part of negativity, and I don't want to bring that into a new year. So I want to be able to let that go, and I'm gonna do that. I'm going to pray, and I'm going to let that go. And yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of things. I have sadness here. I have misery here, poverty, regret, anger. All of those things on my list. I do not want that in my life anymore. And when I burn this page, I am burning this stuff. Like, I'm burning these feelings. I'm burning these emotions. I'm burning these thoughts. I'm burning these all of this stuff. I'm not bringing that into a new year with me. So instead of me doing a vision board and being unrealistic and just, you know, basically not keeping promises to myself, I'm just going to burn this list. And my sister is an hour, she's an hour behind me. So I'm going to end up burning my list before her. And then, like, I don't know, I probably will make a double list just to burn with her. I don't know, like, so I can burn it with her for her New Year's, and then I'm gonna burn this one like privately with myself for my New Year. So yeah, I have a lot more other things on here too, y'all. So please excuse me. I just felt really sad, really emotional saying that, and I just want to leave that behind because I'm just tired of feeling sadness. I'm tired of feeling that way. Like, it's not a good feeling to just feel sad every day, to feel depressed, to feel empty. So I'm going to leave that behind. Those were some of the things. I even have on here not being 100% honest, because I do try to focus my channel on honesty a lot, but when I say being 100% honest, I mean like being 100% honest with myself, like with the people around me, my husband, my daughter, my sister, you know, just being 100% honest with people around me. I don't like the feeling of being a liar. And a lot of times you can be a liar to yourself. I've been a liar to myself. You lie to yourself when you say things like, I'm gonna get up and start doing a 5 a.m. routine, and then 5 a.m. comes and you hit the snooze button and you don't get up and you end up waking up at 10 o'clock instead, or you just lay in bed on social media all day, you know, or something like that. That was a lie that you told yourself. So that's something that I don't want to do. Like my husband, he lies to himself when he says that he's gonna stop smoking cigarettes. Like, he'll say it to me out loud. Sometimes I look at it as if it's like a cry for support or help or something like that, maybe, or encouragement. But it's just like, at the end of the day, you have to stop doing it. I can't stop doing it for you. Like, you have to be able to curb the mood swings when you don't have them, or curb like the craving that you have for them, and try to channel that energy or those cravings to something else. So you're not ultimately telling me a lie. You're basically lying and letting yourself down. So that's something that I don't want to do anymore this upcoming year, because I am getting older. I'm getting closer to 40, and I don't want to keep having these feelings and thoughts within myself and on myself. So yeah, so we are going to probably burn this page together, because if any of this stuff was on here for y'all, we can let a lot of this stuff go together. So yeah, right now, like I said, I don't know what time it is, but I know it's like 6 something. So I'm gonna do this around 11. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. I'm gonna try not to, but I'm gonna do this around like 11:55 or something, right before the new year. And then when the new year comes in, all of that is going to be gone, and we are going to start new and fresh tomorrow. And then I will be coming back tomorrow to show y'all my lovely, this is my favorite. And if Five Below, I'm gonna have to hurry up and go back, because y'all seen that they did not have that cherry one when I went back. So I'm gonna have to hurry up and go back to get me this before it's gone. But yeah, I will see y'all in a few hours. All right, y'all, so it is almost that time. It's actually 11:50 and it's 10 minutes until 2026. So I do want to take this time to tell everybody who has been following me, who has been supporting the channel, even if I have not reached my goal. I did not reach my goal of 500 subscribers by the end of this year, but that's fine. We still have this upcoming year. So 500 subscribers I'm hoping for by, you know, the end of next year if possible. But I just want to take the time to thank everybody who has been supporting the channel. Thank Miss Sharon for always liking, always watching the vlogs. Thank Miss Flawless for always commenting, watching the vlogs. Just, you know, some originals that have been with the channel since I started. It wasn't something easy for me to do, especially putting myself out and being confident with how I look on camera and presenting myself to complete strangers that I don't know. But for that, I do appreciate everyone who has watched and supported my channel. I do have my burn list here, and what I'm gonna do, y'all, is we are going to I'm just gonna end up putting it in like this pot that I don't really use, because I'm gonna have to go out on my back porch to do this. So I'm basically gonna take my burn list here, everything that I wrote down that I don't want to take into the new year. I'm gonna just kind of fold this like this, and then I'm going to light it on fire, and then I'm gonna put it into the pot and let it burn completely up. And that's going to be the end of all of this negativity, negative energy, negative everything. That's going to be the end of that, ending with this year. So let's go ahead, y'all, and get to the burn list. And I'm excited. I cannot wait for 2026. So happy new year to y'all, and I'll see y'all in 2026. Alright, so happy new year, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. It is a whole new day. It is actually New Year's Day for everyone who celebrates New Year's Day on January the 1st. It is New Year's Day for everyone who celebrates New Year's when it becomes the spring and everything grows back, which will normally be around March or so. Then happy New Year's to you in the future. But you guys, so I am doing my $5 and affordable perfume haul right now. I am not going to hold y'all any longer. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I got super tired. I did my burn list yesterday. I did record that. I wrote down everything. It got a little bit emotional yesterday too, so I apologize for that, because I didn't expect that. When I got to certain words and things like that, I just got really emotional. But that's neither here nor there. We left all that behind in 2025 yesterday. So here we are in a new year, a new day. So y'all, let's get to this haul. I'm going to show y'all some perfumes. Now, the first ones I'm going to show y'all are the empties that I've been rocking with for a long time that I bought from Marshall's. And then the second ones I'm going to show you are the ones that are $5 from Five Below. $5 from Five Below. So I have the grown-up scents, and then I have some more in-between scents, and then I also have some teenage scents if you have teenagers or whatever that you want to gift something to, or you don't want to invest perfumes for them, but you want them to start building somewhat of responsibility in the collection. You can pick up some of these scents that my daughter thought smelled good, and she is 14. She'll be 15 this year. So yeah, let's jump into it. I'm going to show y'all the packaging for the ones I have, and I'm going to show you the boxes and stuff like that. So my first one that I'm going to show you all is this, I think it's pronounced Eau de Quartz. So this is a Eau de perfume, and this is my empty. So it is in a bottle like this. I picked this up from Marshall's. I wish that I could find this again. This right here was one of my absolute favorites. I love the way that this smelled. Like, the nails are matching the top. Do y'all see that? But yeah, I wish that I could find this again. If I ever am going through a Marshall's, I probably will look for this or try to find it online. But this one smelled like roses. I actually had picked up two. I had bought one in gold and one that was more pink, which was this one. The one that was more gold, I gave that to my husband because it was more of a masculine scent to me. So I gave that to him. But this one right here was my absolute favorite. It was a pinky, like a light pink color, and it smelled like a fresh bottle of floral, like roses. Like, it has a little bit of an old lady smell to me, but not so overpowering where it makes you feel like you're sitting in church. You know, like, that's not the smell that it carries, but it does have a bit of an old lady smell. But this one was one of my absolute favorites, and it was Eau de Quartz, Eau de Perfume. The brand of this is, I don't know because it doesn't say. Oh, it says Bellevue Perfume. So it's on the bottom right here. If y'all can make that out, this is the brand that this is by, Bellevue Perfumes. So yeah, if y'all are in Marshall's and you can find this one, definitely try and pick this up. And then that's my first empty. And then my second empty is the Better Rouge. The Better Rouge, I believe that it was supposed to be a dupe for the what is that, the Baccarat Rouge that everybody loved, and it was so popular. I think this one right here was supposed to be a dupe for that. I've never smelled the Baccarat Rouge, so I can't say, but I just know this one right here has like a grown, this is like a grown and sexy type of smell. It has some scents of like amber in it. I don't even know if they put the, let me see if they put any of the scents on here or the notes on here. They did not. So it has notes, well, it has somewhat of some notes on here where it says like it has like some limonene. It does have some sort of a cinnamon in it. Like, and then these are so small you can barely see it, but y'all, yeah, I picked this up from Marshall's also. This right here, if I can find another one of these or two, I should have got both. Like, they had two and I should have got both of these. I should have just picked up both and just kept them, because I sprayed this my entire time when I was in Arizona. Like, this is my scent. This was pretty strong, to the point where my sister was just like, when I got in the car, I had sprayed myself in it. And then I was like, oh, it's cheap, so it's probably gonna fade away. Honey, no, when I sprayed myself with it, I could smell myself blowing in the wind. And when I got in the car, my sister, she was just like, the perfume you have on, it smells really good, but it is so strong. Like, oh my God, it's so strong. But she had to roll the windows down. So yes, you only need a little bit of this. But if you can find this at a Marshall's, definitely give it a try. Or if you can find it online, give it a try. It's called Better Rouge. And I believe that they, you can probably find this on Mercari for people who are selling it, or somewhere like that. But these two were my favorite empties. If I can get these again, I definitely will. So moving on to we'll move on to the teens. So we'll move on to gifts for teens, things for teenagers. Now, I will say these two I picked up for myself. I did pick these two up for myself. These two are supposed to be Sabrina Carpenter dupes. So let me show you the packaging for these, the boxes that these came in. And of course, they come like this. So these are the boxes that those come in, just like this. And these were from Five Below. So the pink one is this one right here, which is the Sweet Treat. And then the cherry one was this one right here, which is the Sweet Treat Cherry Darling. So these right here, if you are a Sabrina Carpenter fan, or if you're a teenager is a Sabrina Carpenter fan like mine, then these two are really good dupes for those two different fragrances that Sabrina Carpenter carries. My daughter does have the real Sabrina Carpenter, so let me grab that and I'll show y'all the difference in between this one and the real one. So I'll grab that really quick. Hold on. Okay, y'all, so I have the packaging, which is the one is the real one, which is the Sabrina Carpenter one, and the other one is the dupe from Five Below. And if you ask me, the packaging from Five Below looks better than the Sabrina Carpenter. So this one right here is the real Sabrina Carpenter perfume here. This is how her packaging looks. And in my opinion, it's super cheap. Like, it's really, really cheap. Like, you can see right here on the side, it says Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. If it'll focus, y'all see that? This is the real one here. And then this one right here is the dupe. Compared side by side, in my opinion, I feel like the dupe packaging looks a lot better than the Sabrina Carpenter one. And it's a lot heavier. Like, the dupe packaging is like heavier, and this one is more light. Like I guess the ideal was to look like a chocolate bar, but honey, if I was to see these two in the store, I probably would go for this one over this one. Even though this one appears to be bigger, I would probably go for this one just because of the packaging. So I really love the packaging of this versus the packaging of the Sabrina Carpenter. But this is a this is more, this one here is the real one. And the scents in this one and the notes are very, very powdery and fresh, like a powdery, fresh type of scent. And then the notes in this one, it mimics it almost identical. The only thing that I will say is this one here has more powdery notes into it. This one here has more of a stronger, like an alcohol, and then it has like a sweet smell, but it's not too overpowering with the alcohol, but it's more of a sweet smell versus the powder fresh scent that you get. But I feel like with the notes, they almost hit this spot on, except for they probably should have added a little bit more of a powder scent into this one. So that is that for that one. And this one right here, this cherry one, this one is more so my favorite. And the body spray that I like to use to boost this up is from Bath & Body Works, the Old Cherry by Bath & Body Works. Right here is this one. It's the Old Cherry. And I mix these two together, and it makes the perfect cherry scent. Like, this one right here is gonna go quickly. But if you put this over top, like if you're spraying it on your clothes or something like that, you'll still smell it. If you spray it on your bralette or something before you go work out, you'll still smell it. So I do mix these two together. When I am in that cherry mood, I will do these two right here. So, oh, this is the perfect thumbnail. Like, honey, like, it's giving the perfect thumbnail. Okay, let me stop. But no, these two right here, these are my favorites together. I like to mix them with this. And then I also sometimes will add the chocolate amber. So this is like the combo that I would do right here, like this combo together here. The chocolate amber mixed with these two cherries, and then it just creates like this sweet, like I only really do these three when I get out the shower and I'm laying down and getting right up under the sheets and going to sleep. I do these three. But this right here, $5 from Five Below, and honey, $5 from Five Below. So these are 2 cents. These are mine, but they are good for teenagers as well. So let's go ahead and move on, because I don't want to talk about that too long. So the next teen scent that my daughter picked up was this right here, which is this Cloud. This is supposed to be, I think this is called Cloud by Adriana. And if y'all know Ariana Grande and her perfumes and all that stuff, then you know that this is the dupe for that. This literally smells just like her Cloud scent by Ariana Grande, except for without the $65 price tag. And I no longer support Ariana Grande anyway, because I don't like how she unfollowed my girl Nikki. Because honey, everybody is entitled to their own opinions, okay? But that's neither here nor there. But yes, this is the dupe for the Ariana Grande Cloud, her pink one, and it smells identical. When I tell y'all it smells identical, it fades identical, because that real one that was $60 something versus this one for $5, it doesn't even last like that long. So they last identical, they fade identical, they smell identical. So if you or your daughter or somebody likes Ariana Grande products, go to Five Below and try to find it. And I even think the last time I went, they had like the dupe for the God is a Woman for her. I didn't smell it, but I think they had it up there, but it was called like God is a Woman or God something woman by Adriana. So just look for the Cloud by Adriana in Five Below, and the packaging is like this. Like, now the packaging is much different than the Ariana Grande, but you still get a glass bottle and you still get the cute little glass like plasticky type of cloud top. All right, and then next, and I don't have the box for that, unfortunately. And then next right here, this one I believe is supposed to be like a Victoria's Secret dupe. It's called Very Seductive, So Very Sexy. And this is a teen scent right here. The reason I say that these are teen scents, like the ones like these two here, are because they are very fruity. And me, personally, I don't like fruity. My daughter likes fruity and powdery scents. So this is more so giving fruit mixed with powder. And I don't have the box for this one either, but this one is really good. I believe it's supposed to be a dupe for one of those Victoria's Secret perfumes. If I get the info from her, I'll flash it up on the screen. But like, this is supposed to be a dupe for a Victoria's Secret perfume, and this says So Very Sexy, so I'm assuming it has something to do with their Very Sexy line, the Victoria's Secret perfumes. So yeah. And then the next one for teens, this is the last one for teens. This one is called Pink Candy that she picked up. The bottle is super duper cute. Like, the top comes off like that. The bottle is really, really cute. She didn't really like this scent here, and the box looks like this. This is the box that it comes in. So she didn't really like this scent because she said that it was like too much of a alcohol smell. Yeah, it does smell a bit like it has a little bit too much of a alcohol type scent. So she was gonna gift this to a friend of hers, but this was $5, just like this one was $5 and this one was $5. So all of this stuff was $5 at Five Below. So she was gonna gift this to a friend. It does have a bit of an alcohol smell, so I don't know about that for the teenagers. Now this one right here, this one is, we're moving on to the grown people, okay? So this one right here is the Kimberly Silhouette Trinity. So this is this perfume here. This one is grown, okay? This one is grown. This one is more masculine. This one right here is giving more of a bedroom type of vibe. Like, you just spray your pillow with it and you lay down, because it has like a peppery. I believe this one was supposed to be some sort of a dupe for the Billie Eilish, the dark one, not the gold one that smelled like chocolate that I was in love with, honey, but the other one, her number 2. I think it was the Billie Eilish number 2. I think this one was supposed to be a dupe for that. And this one was $5 at Five Below. So if you are at Five Below, check this one out. This is the Kimberly Silhouette Trinity, and it was $5, and it does not have the notes. I do wish that some of these had the notes listed, but it does not have the notes listed on here either. But I will tell y'all, this is a strong, it's more, you can smell like you can smell a woody, peppery, mixed with a fresh scent, if that makes sense for this. So if you're not into woody, peppery, more it's like a wood, pepper, and some sort of a light, fresh splash of powder. So if you're not into that, I would not pick this up if I were you, because I don't spray this often. I put this on and I will spray something over top, and I actually spray this over top of it. So this one is from Bath and Body Works, which is the Sagittarius body spray. So I will mix these two together, because this one right here, the Sagittarius, it has like a cashmere note in it. And then this one has, like I told y'all, like that woody, peppery. So the cashmere, along with the sweet notes that are in here too, because it's plum in here as well, it mixes really well with this. So if I'm spritzing the body spray on, then I'll hit it with a little bit of this, and then that will give it what I need. Like, it'll give me a balance of what I need. So these two mixed together. This comes from Bath and Body Works, by the way, and this right here comes from Five Below. So these are two fragrances that you can mix together, a body spray and then a vaporizer, eau de perfume or whatever, because it disappears so quick. So yep, these are my recommendations. Five Below, Bath and Body Works. So let's move on to my favorite. This is my favorite, and I actually bought a brand new bottle, and this one is the Eliixir Timeless. So this one right here, y'all. If y'all don't pick up nothing else, pick this one up from Five Below. This came from Five Below. The bottle is gorgeous. It's minimal. It's pretty. The green in it. Now I will say, this is my old bottle here, and because I'm almost out. Y'all see how much I've used. But if y'all can see the difference, I don't know if y'all can see the difference in color, but this one is more so of a, like, the color of the liquid. This one on my left side here is giving more of green in it. This one here is giving more of a powdery, like very, very light pastel green for the fragrance. So like, it still smells the same, but I'm just letting y'all know it may look a little bit different. So y'all may get one bottle that has a darker green, and then the other bottle has more of a pastel type of green. So, but this one here is my favorite. And I like to layer this with A Toast to You by Bath and Body Works. A Toast to You by Bath and Body Works. So this one right here has amber in it, it has plum in it, and it has like a berry type of scent. This one, it looks dark, but it has like all of these really, really nice notes in it. And I got it because I am a lover of amber. You can smell the amber more so in here, and then you do get the splash later on of like the berry scents and stuff in it. But this one, they actually put the notes on the box. So the top notes in this is ice cream, pistachio, and bergamot. When it dries down, you smell the ice cream, like the vanilla type of ice cream. So if you are not a gourmand vanilla type girl, then you probably won't like it, because when it does dry down, you do smell the ice cream in it, but you do smell the bergamot too. The pistachio, I don't really smell pistachio like that. It's just more so of this creamy. This is like a creamy, fresh, floral scent. But if you pair it with this and put the amber on top, it becomes a creamy, fresh, floral type of berry type sweet scent. Like, these two are my favorite to get out of the shower and spray on. I cannot speak enough about it. I wish that they would sponsor me, whoever this company is. This is distributed by United Scents LLC. And honey, I'm probably gonna give them a call and try to see if I can get this in bulk. And do y'all have other fragrances in other scents? Because I love it. So I'm gonna give them a ring, and I'm gonna ask them, can I get this in bulk? Okay, so I can see where else I can purchase this at. Do y'all have other scents? But this is a Eau de Perfume Vapor Couture Natural Spray. That's what it says. So yes, this is my favorite. I wish I would have got one more. I wish I would have just got one more so I could have this stocked up, because it seems like with Five Below, once it's gone, it's gone. They don't just keep restocking a lot of the same things like inside of there. So once it's gone, it's probably gone. So yeah, but that was my favorite for that. And then the last one that I have, my last fragrance, this is not so much so of a favorite of mine, but it's this one right here, and it's called Paris Lights. I do like this scent, but this one, I won't lie, this one right here is a bit too fruity for me. I wanted to give it to my daughter, but she didn't even like the fruitiness. Like, she just felt like it was just too fruity. It's too much of a, this is that type of scent that you smell when you are at work. If you've ever worked at a call center or a building where you are around other people who use the bathroom, and then you know those girls that be funky in the bathroom, and then they try to spray some perfume in the air real quick just to try to cover up the funk. That's what this right here reminds me of. So I really don't like this. I normally just use this to spritz around in the car or spritz around just in the place. That's why it's gone. I don't really like to spray it on or use this on my body. Because I just don't like the scent that it leaves. Like, I don't like that perfumey sweet. It just reminds me of, girl, you trying to hide the stank in the bathroom. Like, I don't like that. So this right here was a no for me, really, but it still was really pretty packaging. Someone else may probably like this, but it does have a bit of a, it just has a bit of a overly perfumed, sweet, granny scent in a sense to me, but like a church lady type smell. But I would not get this one again, but I do have it for my collection. The box is really pretty, the packaging is really pretty, and I believe that they were trying to dupe it for this Paris Hilton spray. I'm gonna grab that and show y'all what I think they were trying to dupe this with. So hold on real quick. So Paris Hilton has a perfume. I believe she has a perfume and this body mist too, but I believe that they were trying to kind of emulate this Paris Hilton body spray right here. This one right here, this one is my daughter. She doesn't really like it, but I like it. It's funny that I don't like this, but I like this, because this one is more of a, like, Paris, she did what needed to be done with this. This one, it is a bit fruity, but it doesn't have an, it's like a fruity, but when I walk in the room, you're gonna smell me immediately like, ooh, she smelled like she took a bath in something fruity. Like, I just love it. Hold on. Okay, sorry y'all, my husband was calling out my government name like all over the internet. Like, no, but I'm sorry. So that was really what I wanted to say about this, but I do love the Paris Hilton one more than I love this Paris Lights, which is what it's called, from Five Below. But that was the end of what I had. And then, of course, you guys have already seen my chocolate amber. I wish I could have found another one of these, but I don't think Bath and Body Works is making the chocolate amber anymore, or it was like a one-time thing. But I wish I would have just bought like 3 or 4 of these, because it's not what you guys think. You smell the chocolate definitely, but it's amber, and it's like vanilla. It's the perfect scents together: vanilla orchard, honeyed chocolate, and warm amber. This one, I am so annoyed that I could not find this one anymore, because you can literally mix this with so many different things that have vanilla in it. Just like I can pair it with this. I can pair these two together. I've done this before, because this one has that ice cream in it. So I paired these two together and they smell divine. I paired the cherry with it, like I told you, and it smells divine. I've even paired the Victoria's Secret Amber Romance with it. So it's so many ways to pair this that just smell good. In my opinion, y'all have to agree, but like in my opinion, it smells good. So that is really the end of this video and the end of this haul. I just wanted to squeeze these in so y'all could see and get the tea on the $5 perfumes, honey. The $5 perfumes from Five Below. Y'all can get the tea on that and go and then even Marshalls. If y'all have a Marshalls, go and get y'all something that looks expensive that is not expensive and add it to your collection. Build you a collection, because I didn't have any perfumes at first. Like, I had no perfumes at all, and I just started building me a cheap collection. Like, you have to start somewhere, so you can just start building you a cheap collection, and you know, put together stuff. Find out what you like, what you don't like, take away, add to, like whatever, and then as you expand and you are able to go and spend the extra coin on something a little bit more expensive, then you can do that. But that is the end of this haul. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all enjoyed your new year. I hope you all got rid of some things off your chest and made you a burn list and got rid of some negativity out of your life from last year. And yep, to a happy new prosperous new year. I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.
Drake down in his Christian Dior. Yeah, it's just my Christmas feast. Tree so high inside my house, I sat on top cause I'm a star. I got presents for my dogs. These little boys king Christmas cards.